Hello and welcome to the basics of movement in Scratch. We're going to start off with something easy. I'm going to find myself a sprite, choose this bear, and we're going to start off by placing a when start clicked. You always start off with this so the game knows when to start the code that you're going to give it, and you always start off with a forever loop right after that so it knows that this is always going to happen, not just once. You want to then bring in an if clicked loop. So we're going to choose if you click a key, we're going to choose the up arrow. You want the bear to move, change its Y values. So it's going to move horizontal, vertically upwards. We want to, let's do 10. And we're going to duplicate this and do the same thing for the down. Make it -10. And we want to do this for sideways now. So the right arrow, and we're going to change the Y to next, so the bear moves horizontally now. We're going to also give it a 10, and then duplicate it and change the direction. So here, as you can see, the bear moves sideways and upwards. Now to give some personality to the bear, we're going to start off by removing these two here and bringing in an if-else loop. Then we're going to bring in, duplicate this and bring in an operator. We want to do an if a key right or left is pressed, we want these things to happen. So we're going to start off by saying if your right arrow is pressed, you want it to change by 10, and you want the character to switch its costume to walking B, and then we're going to want it to wait just a small bit, maybe 0.01 seconds. Duplicate this and make the bear switch to costume C, duplicate, wrong one, duplicate this, costume D, duplicate that, costume E, and we'll stop right there for now. And now what we wanted to do for X, for the left arrow, because the costumes are all facing the right side, we want them to face the left side. We're going to go and reflect the costumes to face the other side. Let me just check where we stopped. We stopped at E. So we're going to delete the rest and just copy paste. This is the first one, and make sure it's centered. And then we're going to reflect it and do the same thing for the other three. Reflect and copy and reflect. So then we're just going to name them, left 1, left 2, left 3, and name these right 1, right 1, right 2, right 3, just so we don't confuse ourselves when we're working with the costumes. Let me just switch, these are good. Okay, they should be an OR loop. Let me go get, if you're touching either or, not both at the same time. We're going to do the same thing we did here, but for the other side. So I'm just going to copy this, paste it here, change it to -10, switch to left 1, -10, left 2, -10, left 3, and get rid of this one. Okay, so the seconds are all wrong. Let me just fix those. Now, and now at the bottom, we're gonna want it, if the bear is not moving, we want it to switch back to its original costume, which is this. Or if you want, you could reflect it and make the first costume facing the left side. Doesn't matter. And that should work. Okay, I guess I have something to the right. Yeah, I've got this 3 times. I'll remove this one too. And switch this to left 1, left 2, and left 3. Should work now. Yep, looks good. And that's about it for today.